I'm Joy Jisoo. I'm a professional counselor. I'm into marriage counseling, family affairs, and child rearing practice. Today, I want to speak with couples and I want to talk about being intentional about making your marriage work. So, I want to drop some few tips about making your marriage work intentionally. Number one, tip one, you have to be very intentional in making your marriage work. I know love is important in marital relationship, but then you have to make it work. You can't leave your marriage to chances. You have to make your marriage work. You have to be very, very intentional about making it work as a husband and as a wife. Tip two, don't ever go into marriage with the mindset that this relationship is a disposable relationship. God didn't intend marital relationship to be disposable. And I want to say, if you go into marriage with the mindset that is a disposable relationship, that if it works, fine. If it doesn't work, fine, you will not be able to bend down to make your marriage work. And that is why that word intentional, be intentional to make it work and go in to marriage with the mindset that this is a lifetime relationship. Why I'm saying so, my personal opinion, I believe divorce is expensive, and I believe when divorce takes place and kids are involved, there is a way it affects the children negatively. So I want to say, go into marriage with the mindset that this is a lifetime relationship. And tip three, I want to say that learn to do things. If you are intentional about your marriage, you will intentionally learn to do things that will help your love life in marriage to grow and will make you and your spouse to bond well, to be more intimate than just living together anyhow. So do things that will grow your marriage, marital love for one another. Do things that will make you bond emotionally and otherwise. Be intentional to do things like that to help your marriage work. Tip four, learn to be romantic in your marriage. That you are parents or would be parents does not mean romance have ended. Be romantic in words, in action, with one another as couple. That is part of being intentional in making your marriage work. You are romantic, send good messages to one another, text messages, compliment each other's effort, compliment each other's look, buy gifts for one another, compliments, be romantic in your relationship. The way you talk sometimes to one another, complimenting each other's look, is part of being romantic. That is tip three. Tip four, buy gifts, compliment each other's looks, dressing, and achievement. That is part of being romantic, and this helps to do what? To grow our love. And I want to say part of it, one of the ways to make our marriage work is that we should avoid hurting each other intentionally. That's tip five. Avoid hurting each other intentionally, because when we keep hurting one another, is going to affect the marriage negatively. So I want to advise that we should avoid hurting each other intentionally. Tip six, let us have mutual respect for one another. The way we behave, the way we talk to each other, let us learn to respect one another. Your husband is an adult, your wife is an adult. So let's talk to each other as adult as we are. Don't let us talk down on each other for no reason, because all these things does not help marriage to last when we don't learn to respect one another. And I want to say, Tip 7, that let there be effective communication. Whatever you are doing, communicate well to your husband. Your husband should communicate well to you. Effective, let us understand one another. When there is understanding, it goes a long way to help marriage. So I want to say that for your marriage to work as couples, as husband and wife, you have to be intentional about making it work, and you have to work towards it. It doesn't happen by chance. Thank you. God bless you. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel and you can equally share. Bye.